We started growing potatoes, what you might call standard commercial potatoes that you would find in any supermarket, about 12 or 13 years ago, and it went all right for a while, but then just this enjoyment of growing potatoes that we didn't know where they were going to, we didn't know if people were enjoying them, we didn't get any feedback, we were sending them away and that was it, and something just sort of didn't feel right. So we used to grow some of the older varieties for ourselves, decided they were fun, people liked them, friends liked them, so we decided we would try to grow a small acreage, took them to the farmer's market, and we thought, oh well, that's it, thank goodness that experiment's over and done with. And people said, well, when are you coming back again? And I said, what, you like them? He said, absolutely love them. So from that very humble beginning of less than an acre, we've now grown the business to where it is at the moment. The one who really got us going was Terry Leybourne down in Newcastle, and he was initially not initially very supportive, he's continued to be very supportive. But without him, we were really sort of blundering around in the dark, not knowing if people liked them. We liked them, we knew they were great, but we had no experience of dealing with chefs, speaking to chefs, knowing what chefs wanted. And so he was really critical and instrumental in us being able to have the confidence that we had a product that people wanted and chefs would want and liked. And so that was the catalyst for us moving forward. So we're very grateful to him. And of course, all the other Michelin star chefs and Rosette starred chefs who use our product. Chefs are a specific breed of people, and they are extremely demanding in what they want. And we get a buzz out of speaking to them, because it's really nice knowing the guy who's going to prepare a meal for you, and also what he's trying to achieve with the food that he's buying from us. And so we try and help him with his preparation of recipes, other ideas we could have. And I think it's so important that the chefs are on board with what we want to do, and more chefs are beginning to understand that the potato is not just something that's small and white and put on the end of a plate when they've finished dealing with the meat or the fish or the other vegetables. It is something that is an integral part of a menu, and therefore can stand on its own if you want to have some Highland Burgundy with some red chips or something like that, or some salad blue, or some fantastic Dunbar over mash or something else like that. The other varieties and dishes that you can do. It's not the thing you think of last. It is a constituent part of the meal, and for, albeit an extremely cheap product, can have a fantastic effect on the total plate and the experience of the diners eating. The gardeners of this world and people who have allotments have always known of these old varieties of potatoes. So we're really taking a lot of their knowledge that they've kept these old varieties going, and we've just brought them to a bigger market. But they're so cheap to buy comparatively to anything else, in the way of if you're buying some as seed to put in the garden. They're not difficult to grow if you've just got a few rows of them. They won't get major disease if you've got just a few rows. And so it's easy access for people to learn about these old varieties, to grow them, and they have wonderful foliage and a lot have wonderful flowers, and then have the benefit of eating them straight out of the ground. So that has been important. The economics we have at the moment, people are keen to grow their own food, people are keen to get to know what the food is, where it comes from, how it's been grown, and we have all that here with the environmental work we do, the environmental way we grow the potatoes. It's extremely important to us the way we use water, the way we schedule water, the fertilizers we put on the ground. Everything is tested and only ever put on when we actually need it. And with all this feeds into the people that who go to the restaurants or who buy from us want to know all this information. We gladly give it and share it with them.